To the Front Porch Real Estate YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to show you how to complete a NetSheet for a seller using Chicago Title NetSheet software. So you can see the web address here for logging in. If you don't have the address, you'll want to either write it down now or save it to your favorites. I've got mine saved to my favorites here so that I can pull it up with the click of a button. If you don't have an account or you're not a member yet, you're going to want to click on Join Us Now, and you'll fill out the informational form to sign up. If you don't have a Chicago Title rep, Michael Dick works very well with Front Porch Real Estate. He'd be a good person to select, and he typically approves the account within 24 to 48 hours. If you already have an account, you can simply log in. Now, when you log in, it's going to take you to a page where it shows quite a bit of services that Chicago Title will offer. The one that we're concerned with today is the Net Seller Worksheet. So over here on the left, we're going to click Quick Menu, and we're going to go down here and click Net Sellers Worksheet. This is how you access the Net Seller Worksheet software. So this is going to be the dashboard for your net sheets. All of your net sheets will be saved in here. The format of the home page here, we can click Create a New Estimate, which we'll do in just a moment. We can search for existing estimates that we've created in the past, either through creation date, owner name, or property address. Hit search, and the net sheets will populate. And then down here, we can see our last 10 estimates. That's really handy because if we've just done a net seller worksheet, we're likely going to need to re-access that when we get an offer for the property and tweak it a little bit. So it's nice to be able to see the last 10 you've worked on right here. For now, though, we're going to click Create New Estimate. So very first page, we're going to need some property information. We will type the name of the client. You can make this as formal or informal as you'd like. Street name, you can enter a full address, or if you just like to enter a street name, that's fine as well. And then all we need now is the zip code. So now that I've entered the zip code in, I'm going to click off the screen, and we'll see the city, county, and state auto-populate for us. Double check the county to make sure they've got the correct county because some zip codes can be in multiple counties, so you do want to double check the county. Up at the top right, you can enter existing mortgage information. I personally do not enter any of that information. In my experience, sellers typically do not have the correct information, and then they will want to hold our feet to the fire down the road for information that gets input in here. So I leave this section blank and tell them they can go ahead and subtract the payoff of their balance from the total that I give them. I do enter the selling price. So we'll say in this example, I ran a market analysis and came up with $150,000 for a list price. I may put 155, 150, and 145. That way they can see three options to kind of give them an idea of where they might end up at the end of the day. So you do have to check mark each one of those options. If I were to only check mark 2, I'm only going to see 155 and 150 show up on my summary sheet. So I'm going to check mark all three and hit next. Next page will be tax information. So you're going to want to have Realist pulled up so that you can get some quick tax information. I've already got it pulled up. So I can see here the total tax amount is $2336. So I'm going to carry that back and put that in for the tax amount. And then next I need to select if it's none paid, first half paid, or both halves paid for the prior year's taxes. So if it is January 1st through May 1st for the closing date, or the estimated closing date, we're going to put none paid. If it's May 1st through November 1st, we're going to select first half paid. And for November 1st through the end of the year, we would select both halves paid. In this example, I've got a closing date of September 20th, so since that's between May 1st and November 1st, I'll select first half paid. My taxes will be auto-calculated for me, so I can go ahead and now hit next. The fee information page, now these are going to be Chicago Title's fees because this is Chicago Title software. Most title companies are pretty similar in terms of their fees. The closing fee is one box I definitely check. Traditionally, on purchase agreements, the buyer and the seller split this fee equally. This fee is going to be on average between $400 to $500. So if we're splitting it, I'm going to estimate on the high end, and I'm going to do half of $500. So we're going to assume that our seller is going to pay half of the closing fee, and that, in this instance, we're going to put $250 for their half. The rest of the fees I leave alone. I do not add a home warranty. I typically make the buyer negotiate for that. I also do not add in closing cost. We make the buyer negotiate for that as well. Don't worry about the municipality transfer fee. That's only for the state of Florida, so it's going to always default to 0 for our net sheets. Down here, you can play with the commission. If you wanted to give a family member or friend a discount, you can see exactly what that looks like by entering the difference into the commission. But for this example, we'll do a standard 6% commission. And we hit next. Next page will be the title insurance information. For our sellers, it is very common that the current owner pay for the new owner's title insurance policy. So we're going to default to seller pays full premium and hit next. And now we've got the estimate summary page. So we could make a few changes to the selling price if we wanted to see what some different proceeds would look like. We can also email it. I typically recommend not emailing it to your client from this page, but emailing it to yourself so that you can have record of what emails you send to your clients. But for us, we're going to click View PDF. And it will generate a very nice one-page estimated seller proceeds sheet for us, where we can see all 3 purchase prices broken down in a nice format that's easy to present to our sellers. Hope you enjoyed this YouTube video, and I hope it helps you better serve your clients or even get more clients. Have a great day, and we will see you next time.